Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. No mai hoki mai ki te Awamutu tuarua to our second game in the mixed grade, as we have Te Tonga in green playing Te Awamutu in blue. Te Awamutu on the left-hand side as you look at the field as we get ready to start this game. Pete, take us through who won the last game, Pete.
Okay, Te Awamutu, they won that last game 10-9 over Te Tonga. So another close contest, Shano. And this one will be no different. No one has been getting any big results today and dominating the other team. I really like how it's been close.
Great feedback from around the grounds about the quality of touch we're seeing, the youth on display. We'll be making a correction this game as I get the names between Dan and Lewis right. Got them mixed up, so very good in that first game.
Yes, I don't know my whānau for Shano's discretion there, but he's onto it now, so he knows which one is Lewis and which one is Daniel.
Both very, very good exponents in our game. Both very clever players. This will be a good game.
Yes, and Te Awamutu, there we have the stats there. We talked about the strike rate of the Nickel brothers and Tomahawk in that pod for Te Awamutu, and expect more of the same this one, guys. These guys know how to play. They know how to attack. They are the attacking pod. Looking forward to another big thing from them today, another performance. The girls have been going well. Tatiana Fisher, Rongo Mai, Cody Tote's in there, Mia McLaughlin. So Tote's been working hard.
We're looking forward to this game. We'll go to a break and come back in just a second. Okay, back to you, Pete, for Te Tonga, sorry.
Yes, Te Tonga in green. Okay, so well led by Mark Hodson. You could see how he's been communicating and organising, especially to his pod, but I see him at halftime as well and when he's in the box. So he's been a huge asset to help out with the coaching there of Damien Burden.
We saw in that last game how quickly these games can change. Let's go to a break and come straight back.
Get out there, get your deck sorted. Weathering will take its toll, so you have to protect it. The feeling of accomplishment you get, second to none. So yeah, long weekends are awesome for doing that kind of stuff.
Decking oil, just $88. 2030 PSI water blaster, only $119. Decking applicator with handle, just $21.50.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
My name is Joseph Sawali. To stay fast on my feet, I need a lightweight and responsive boot. Step up your game with the ASICS Menace. It's lightweight and responsive, which allows for rapid acceleration and a faster transfer through directional changes. The innovative HD 10mm technology raises the heel and reduces strain on the legs. Raise your game, play uplifted.
We saw how important it was in that last game, Pete, to get that go forward as legs start to get tidy. We saw that from Imogen. We saw that from Charlie. Going forward when the legs start to die in that second half is going to be so important today.
Yes, it is. And also what I'd like to see in this game compared to the last game is that at the start, that first settling in 5 minutes, that they don't make too many errors. Those skill errors, getting the ball down quickly without error at the ruck where 75% of our errors happen, bending down lower, beating your opponent to the bend, all those things must be done to not make errors at the ruck.
About to kick off now. Anything from our referees room on this one, Harley?
Oh, just a quick shout out again to Bartercard, who have been an awesome sponsor and supporter of the referee sector. You can see them on those sharp-looking new white uniforms that they've got out there. Our referees today, Tanisha Gill, Mitchell Bailey and Brett Kimpton, looking forward to seeing what they can add to this game today.
Harley, also see a lot of the players have those really nice blue and white boots.
Yeah, ASICS, you can see some of the referees wearing their ASICS today as well. Big thank you to ASICS for all their support to Touch New Zealand too.
Cool. Te Tonga to get in straight into their business, taking it down to the line. Just stepping in and out. Oh, what a start from Te Tonga. Lewis apparently he's having a question with the referee. Is he one up with the referee? Great clarification. Lewis wasn't sure of that. Checks with the ref. Shows a great amount of respect. Aaron Bitt will be really happy that I got that player's name right.
Yeah, if you look closely, you can just see he's got 1 foot in front of the line. In order to be onside, you do need to have those 2 feet either on or behind the try line.
Yeah, and look at the attacker here. He stands still, holds him up, and reaches out for a long dive.
Te Tonga needing to win this game to keep the series alive. A great start by them. Okay, we're going to change that score. Here we go now, changing the score on your screen now. There it is, nice and corrected. Thank you again, Aaron Biddle. Long ball left to right. What's the referee say? She's not happy with that. She's called that forward out of the hands. Ball's placed on the mark. Te Tonga bringing it off their line. Quickly get it across to the link. Looking for that nice ruck play. Pete, when you come to take that ball off, how close are you looking to be to your dummy half or your ruck as you start to drive off?
Well, not too close. You don't want to be half a metre away, but you've got to be coming with a voice so they can hear you before they see you.
Jordan onto the field now. Another boy from Raukura Rotorua boys out of the Morris Stone School. Long ball, ball goes down, unlucky. Winger not happy with that. She realised the opportunity is there. Great diving effort, though, to try and catch that.
Yeah, opportunity lost, but they just got to keep working away. There'll be some errors, like we said early in the first few minutes. They just got to consolidate their skill sets and work from there.
Another factor is that sun in the players' eyes, Pete. It's getting quite bright out there now.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming down on the blue team. It's blue team facing the sun as it is now. And they lost control there, so it's a giveaway.
No attempt to play the ball. Referee says handover. Jordan back on the field into dummy half. Nice quick play. Holly there. Tries to get that dummy to go, and they'll have to start it up again. Holly driving forward again. On come the fresh players. Nice check off into that middle. Nice strong touch there. And doesn't get the call he was looking for. Need to be strong at that ruck.
Yeah, he was appealing for it, but it did look like the foot of the player planting the ball had hit the ball there.
Yeah, and once again, a lot of errors early in the count. Everyone finding their way. Going a little bit too fast. They need to take control of what they're doing.
Lewis is on. And here comes his brother Dan, number 6. Lewis at 7. Chucks again. In goes Lewis. Lewis on ball. Long right to left. Over to the winger. Touchdown!
And that is what Lewis does. He's good at the tight little plays, but if needed, he can throw over the top.
On the Indomie replay, Pete, what do you see?
Yeah, Geordie turns, throws long.
That Geordie, nice to a 3-3, stepping back into the open side, looking for numbers. A little bit tentative from Te Tonga. Can't give Mr. Lewis that much time. And we're 1-1 in this game, 16 minutes into the first half. Still a good crowd here. Nice fast play, steps back into the lane. We're off to the races! All the way! You won't stop him!
No, Ben Anderson, he's pretty quick. The boy from Nelson.
Well done, Benny Nelson, from Nelson, where they also play walk netball, Pete. I'm thinking of setting up a touch module that can do the same thing. Never heard of walk netball before until not so long ago. Apparently it's a lot of fun. Into the lane, gets the intercept. Away he goes. Good effort.
I was fortunate to go to a Touch Blacks camp last year to help out, and he absolutely smoked everybody in the fitness testing. I think he got about a 4:20 in the, what's the one, the Bronco?
Yeah,
you do the 5 times?
Yeah, that's a pretty good time, the 4:20.
Yeah, just 10 seconds behind my own time. Nice sweep on the play. Brings the winger in. Lovely release to the girl player on the wing, and she takes it in. Great play by that winger, Pete, holding her depth.
Yes. Holding the depth, catching the ball and getting it down.
So great to see those skills. Jordan on ball again, holds it up, looks at the player, nice into dummy half, gives a quick pass. Well set up.
And once again on that 2-girl side, looking to exploit that. So they sweep the guy on the girl link. He's got pace there. It's a 2v1 on the winger.
Yeah, great skills there shown by Jordan, similar to the skills his mother's got. Here we go, Dan's on. There's Lewis. Here they come again. This will be tricky. Nice prominent touch there. Well done.
Didn't quite get that one. Oh, hang on. What have we got here from the referees? It looks like there might have been a touch call beforehand, before the drop came. So they'll try and finish off this set here.
Fitness there, Ben Anderson, number one. From Alex Howarth, number one for Te Tonga, getting prominent off that line. Cutting down a lot of options. So important to get forward off the line. Quick middle, brings it around. Far link. They'll want to get closer to their sub-box to get their players on, as they're going to have too far to run. They're waiting. Players having to come a long way from the sideline. Would have liked to get close to your sub-box to get players on in a better position, Pete?
Yes, for sure. I'm thinking both teams need to actually load the side where the sub-box is, because they seem to be staying on their own side, and then they're disconnected from when the other team goes to the box. They need to compress over.
Great driving by the ladies here. Beautiful yards. Oh, unfortunate dummy half. Unfortunate there. Tatiana Fisher involved there. Te Tonga bringing it down the field. They'll want to connect with their dummy halves. Nice little dummy. In comes the dummy half to another player. Number 12 there coming in. That's Molly Wheelie. Jordan Tuakana-Hudson on for 32 platform. Jordan on the 33. No, we're scooping. We're down the middle. Draws. Turnover. They'll be wanting some higher percentage plays than that on that last one, connecting with their outsides.
Yeah, Te Awamutu now heading towards the box.
Tatiana Fisher driving it forward now. Daughter of Marianne Nui. One of North Harbour's finest and a former touch black. Great driving. Been impressed with this man, number 8, Hanlon Johnson, just working all day. Truck trailer, unlucky. Oh, they're going to get another set of 6. They've got a recount.
Big decision there from the referee. It looked like the ball had originally come forward from Mehana Schooner there. But having a look at this pod now, although Lewis has just come on, the play before, there were 4 players from Otago, so obviously a connection there amongst those guys too.
Nice quickie on the link. What's he called? Forward off the ruck? What do you think here, Harley? Has he called that a forward off the ruck? Got too far
looks
forward?
like a forward, and that's the call that's been shown here by our referee, Brett Kimpton. Nice and calm, controlled action so that everybody around the stadium and the players and coaches will know.
When you want that 32 quickie, Pete, what are you looking for your dummy half there? What does that dummy half have to do to connect with that link?
He's got to step forward. He's got to get side on to you and step forward, so that when you step forward, he's in front of you and it's not a forward pass.
Yeah.
Looks like we've got a similar call again. I think that the ball floated forward from the dummy half here. So the referees are really working as a team to try and pick up all of those little errors from the attacking side.
Tanisha's out there reffing again. Harley, which province is Tanisha coming from?
Tanisha's come from the mighty Hawke's Bay.
Mighty Hawke's Bay.
Big shout out to everyone over there.
Especially Hape Girl, doing some great stuff with the community down there.
I'm interested in the utilisation of these pods. Lewis was on the attack. He went off on that last set and he's back on there. So even though they may have 3 pods, when it's on attack, they're putting their attacking pod on.
Players appealing for rolling, and they've got that call. Love the playing of advantage there, Harley, letting them having a chance to attack. And if they don't get the touchdown, he brings it back from the penalty, keeping our game going. So often the penalties get called too early, but not in that case.
Yeah, really good timing on the penalty being given. What was different about that play as well is that the attacking team was actually inside the 7 metres, so the defenders had to move forward, and they weren't.
Well done. And Indomie replay. Pete, talk us through this play here.
Once again, attacking the 2-girl side. It looked like a sweeper platform, and then the guy splits quickly to the 2-girl side, and they feed him early. He gets it for speed. Their Tama splits wide. They go back that side, 2v1 on the girl.
And that's one of those mismatches you talked about just in terms of speed, Pete. Such a tactical game, this mixed game, about where you position your players.
It is.
3-2, Te Awamutu over Te Tai Tonga. Te Awamutu winning the first game. Oh, unlucky. Mark's not happy with that.
Yes,
Knew that was an opportunity.
The setup of that 33 peel was perfect. The alignment, the timing of all the players were perfect. They just didn't finish with skill there.
Boxing off there. Great check back to Cody, I think. Driving forward. Nice pass.
Here's Hanlon. You'll see him be driving all day.
Such a big tank.
This is that Otago pod we were mentioning beforehand.
Yes.
Hanlon Johnson with the big tank, doing all the grafting, looking long, and we're running. Called the touch. Mark says no. Mark says no touch. The fingers are going everywhere. Looks like Saturday night fever out there.
So what happened here is we actually went back to the original offence, which was the no touch, the first part, so not the second one. So the referee did her part in understanding what was happening and then made her call, and much similar again here now, just an error against Te Tonga.
Another bobble. When that ball gets put on the ground, any movement, the referee's going to have a look and see if there's a bobble. If we can get our players placing that ball firmly on the ground with no movement, there's no reason that the ref will throw that ball away to another team. Core skills again, Pete, ball down.
Yep, and here we are in the attack zone, and who's on? The attacking pod. High strike rate.
Lewis passes off. She's coming across to Dan here. Dan's in at dummy half. Long ball to his brother. Holds it. He's not happy with that picture. Pulls it back out. Looking for a player on the 7. He's going for that quickie again. He loves that quickie. He's over the top. We saw that in the first game. Holds onto the ball. And it's a nice Gary Owen after the touchdown.
Extra points for the celebration too.
They played that play twice in the first game, Pete. You would have been wanting Te Tonga to know that Lewis will be on that, so that Dan would be on that second follow off his brother.
Yep, and doing it away so that the two girls are the late defenders.
Lewis always throwing there. Dan always on the receiving end. Oh, special reply. That's 60 seconds after a touchdown, Pete. So crucial.
Yeah, it is. And well done to Te Tonga to come back with that. They've been under the pump. Have a look at this play here. Bring a sweep. Steps back for a crush line.
That sweep with a step back crush. And we're 4-3 to Te Awamutu. 1-0 up in the series. They'll be wanting to carry on with this. Te Tonga needing to win this game to stay alive in the series. Boys are starting to dance, asking the question, what's my count? How many more have I got up my sleeve? What are we going to play here? Hanlon Johnson, 32 platform, grafting away again.
Just some confusion again around the touch count there. I think they thought it was third, but was fourth back in 2 plays earlier. Communication really important.
Checking again. Chanel Tarafichi there. Been in the system for a while now. Jordan Tuakana Hudson on. That's 4. Everyone's yelling out the touch count now. 4. Someone's got to drive for someone. Oh, wait a snaky. Gets the back play up. And we're running. Out the back. Boy on girl. Great defense by the ladies. Stopper. Getting strong in the ruck now. It's a bit physical out there. Trying to force that error. Here comes that attacking pod again. Lewis at 7. Dan at 6. Great D. Jordan's having none of that. What's the ref saying? He's given a penalty, Harley.
Yeah, it looks like an offside penalty against Te Tonga here. Bit of a let out the jail card for Te Awamutu because it didn't look like there was too much going on for them. But now they've got an opportunity to get another on the board.
Dan Lewis working with Tama. He's gone for that quickie again. This time he doesn't throw on the inside, he goes to the outside. Trying to pull those penalties.
Small things like that time he dived with his right hand, do you think those kind of things matter, Pete? Because it was a bit easier for the toucher there.
Yeah, it does. It does matter. Ooh, they ran that same play again.
Tricky one there. Jordan claiming no touch. Very dangerous place to do a no touch on your scoreline. Holly overrunning that touch. She'll want to take that in and drive it forward. Bit of whistle coming in now.
Harley, going back to the one you said with Lewis, he was with the other hand. It's because he's right-handed. He's still going to put it down with his right hand. So most people don't change hands as such because they have a prominent left and right.
Some of us ambidextrous, Pete.
You're not one of them, Shane.
Number 6 again. Dan and his brother Lewis working together. They've had a couple of sets now on this line. They'll want to convert here. They've had plenty of ball. Round comes Tama. Oh, what's our penalty count now, Harley? Are we at 2?
I think that one might be the first one. So they've still got a couple up their sleeve. Really important here for our on-field referee to keep those comms going, just to make sure that the defence are aware of what they need to do to stay compliant.
So that pod with Lewis and them has gone off. They're tied, they're spent, so they're getting a fresh pod on now.
Great strike from the link. Loving the work of these two middles into Hautunga. Extremely fit. They've had to defend a lot of sets, but they've got the legs. Oh, unlucky Tawera all here. Ref's calling play on. Driving down the field now. It'll be an opportunity now for Te Hautunga to ask some questions of Te Hauraki. Tawera on D's. Been touched a couple times. And running open side. Great touch and great appeal by number 11, Tawera Ohia, one of Tauranga's finest. Tatiana Fisher drives it forward. Great work. That's Tawera's done his work. He's off. Just nice long legs, taking those yards. Nice control here from Te Awamutu. Oh, stepped. We're going down the outside. Great in and away. Great recovery.
Harley, I'm interested in that there. Was a forward pass in just to play on?
No, technically because the defender had caught the ball, it counts as an intercept, so they are starting this set from 0.
Gotcha.
Jordan Tuakana Hudson now on again. Te Hautunga hot on attack. Te Awamutu been asked questions of defence. Running at the link. Great inside cover. Great defence by Te Awamutu there, though, Pete, looking after that girl on their left side.
Yes.
Offside penalty that time, guys, just against Te Awamutu.
Got 2 players there. Oh, pop and go!
And the referee's given the play on call and awarded the try.
Silky skills, got both players up there on DP.
Yeah, that was very... You look at the work of Sasu Wehapi there. He gets in. He's in good position. Look at him side on to the girl. Just goes that short side. She's turned her back to go back and retreat, and they score in the corner.
Fabulous depth by the winger. Alert for that pass. We're at 4-4, folks, with 20 seconds to go. This is crucial. Tried that pass again. 20 seconds, gets the ball back quickly. He's aware of the clock. Dan pulls a penalty. Lewis says, no, you play it. They got 6 seconds. Here's a play. Lewis taking it in. Dan at half. Probably a little bit disconnected there. And we've got a run. It's last play. It's all on. And they'll go to halftime at 4-4. Great work by Te Hautunga to keep them out. Great ticker, and they're wrapped about that set of D.
Yeah, Te Hautunga, look at them. They're quite animated. They're happy with that, where they sit now, 4-4. They know what they're up against, and they're performing to hold the score at 4-4. It's a good game.
Coach is happy, giving every player a big yeah, baby. Players get a well-earned break here. Again, a very, very big thank you to our sponsors looking after our players and the event. Bunnings, Asics, I'm liking those Asics shoes I've seen, Pete. Bartercard, Indomie, Silver Fern and SAS for all your needs.
Yes, I'm liking those boots as well. No, but they look great. It's cool having all the sponsors for our high-performing athletes. You know, they feel good, they look good. It's great.
Great event this 2022 Bunnings Homegrown Touch Series is turning out to be exciting touch. Great feedback from our people around the ground, Pete. Loving to see the quality of sport being played, and touch is back on.
Yeah, and what a beautiful day. The wind's not too heavy and the sun shines out. There's a bit of a crowd here. It's so good. I'm just looking at the Te Awamutu team, and Mark Hodson, the captain's been talking for that whole spell. He's just handed over to Damien Burden, the coach, now. And they're obviously talking around their tactics and what adjustments they need to make.
Hikapene there, one of Otaki and Levin's finest. Great teacher in one of our schools down there, doing some great work and contributing here at the top level of sport. Been in our system and program a long time.
Yes, he's come through the ranks. He's been coaching for years with the juniors. He went on those juniors tours to Australia, 15s and 17s, and he progressed to the youth, and then he was with the 30 mix in the World Cup before, and then now with the head coaching the Open mix. So, he'll be loving this weekend, getting to see all his players finally and all the new talent coming through as well. Exciting times.
Love seeing the head coaches and their assistant coaches going head-to-head against each other for bragging rights. Great to see. They'll be having a few discussions in the hotel room tonight.
Yeah, and one of the girls now, one of the wing captains, I imagine, just stepping up there as well and having her say from a girl's perspective, and you certainly need that.
Players ready to take the field again in the Bunnings 2022 Homegrown Touch Series.
Harley, I'm just curious how the players get their feedback. I noticed the referee assessors out there talking to their refs. What are the things they talk about?
Yeah, we're fortunate, and some of you can see today on the screen as well. We've also got some referee coach assessors here, Burki Kappa, Andrew Timothy, Craig Irwin, all excellent referees back in their day as well. Their job is to provide our referee team with feedback on, hey, this is working good. As a team, let's have a look at these things for second half.
And I remember Craig Irwin. I coached with him over in Jersey when we were coaching the England mixed team about 16 years ago. Now he's back in New Zealand. Good to see him involved.
Te Awamutu tap off, taking it down to the line. We've got this attacking pod on, of course, because they've got the ball and they're attacking. They'll be looking to put one on the board and get that good start that every team wants. Prominent defence by Te Awamutu. Great commitment. And Te Awamutu will get the turnover, the 21 ruck, try to bring it over to their right side. They're getting it across now. Always tricky, trucking it across your line, but they've managed to get away with it. Big miss there and some lovely yards. Dummy half. Now they're driving down the field. Ref's not happy. He said wasn't square, do you think, Harley?
Yeah, he said it wasn't square. So Shiloh Fleetwood made a really awesome break, but equally his responsibility is to make sure that they play the ball nice and square.
Jordan talking to the ref there, stopping the game so he can talk to him so his players can get set. Bit of gamesmanship there, working with that young ref, always asking the questions of those young ones.
Yeah, and Mitchell Bailey, our referee out there on the field at the moment, is another one that's quickly coming through the ranks, and he's having a great game so far.
Go you, good thing, Mitch. Nice strong touch by Jordan.
Looks like a ruck penalty here. Just a little bit of interference after the roll ball.
Yeah, well done. Well picked up, Mitchell. Tawiri Ohia sitting here at left link. They go the other way. And we're going open side. What are we going to say here? Is a touch and pass or play on? I think they're happy with that, Harley.
Yeah, it looks like a try. Love to see the replay. I think Tawiri Ohia was in there helping to set up that try for Tatiana Fisher.
Yeah, and look at the defence here. He just picks up, he motioned it like he was going to pass, and then he just went short side. The shift went the way where the splitter went. But the key is, where is the ball? The ball still hadn't left his hands, the dummy half's hands.
Dummy half was scooping, Pete. You don't always have to make that dummy half touch. You can hold a little bit longer. Maybe the link could have held rather than coming in so they can get that pass away.
Yes, he was dummy half, yes.
Okay, Te Hautonga on attack now. Te Awamutu lead this game 5-4, looking to tie up the series here. Hautonga on attack, through at 3-3, touchdown! And we're all tied up again, 5-all. It's a game of table tennis here.
If you look here, it's a 32-pick platform. He runs between the two middles, shows the ball, and they run a long mirror defence.
We've talked about that one a couple of times today, Pete.
Yep.
That dummy half running, you've got to get your comms right on dummy half, knowing that the dummy half cannot score. There's no need to commit too early to a dummy half, so they get that easy draw pass.
Yes, that's right. But if you let him run like that, and he did on that occasion, he will get a pass away.
Te Awamutu bring it back down. Got this attacking pod back on. Balls with Dan. Lewis is on ball, pops out the back to his brother. Not a successful pass. Will be a turnover here to Hautonga, but on. Ref's seen something he's not happy about.
Yeah, we've got Tanisha. She's just got a penalty here for offside. Seems like perhaps this time the defence were a little bit too early to get off the line before the roll ball.
You can only leave and get off your line when, Harley?
Once. Well, big discussion here, but the main one is when the dummy half's got the hands on the ball.
Great. Tamahawken really looking to be involved here, Pete.
Yeah, he's a crucial part of this pod.
Well read by Te Hautonga.
Good retreat lines by the defenders there. Nice and straight.
Yeah, they're really responding well following that penalty.
They're working hard here. Starting to work out the attacking pod, Pete.
Great defensive set by Te Hautonga there.
They've done some change-ups in their subbing box and they've worked out what they're going to do against those boys for the D.
Yeah, they may have made some adjustments there. They certainly were pulling a lot straighter on their retreat.
Touch is caught on Holly. She's going to have to take it back. She'll want to make sure she's getting those yards forward. Jordan taking the ball forward for the boys. Nice. Comes across field. Again, we're wanting to see some really clever plays on that fifth and final one. Harley, penalty there, and ref not happy?
Yeah, so as Rangikui was running away, he just threw the ball away from where the mark should be, so the penalty's been advanced 10 metres.
Where do you have to throw the ball as you hand over there, Harley?
So, as per the new rule book, the ball has to go to the mark, so if there's a player on the mark, the ball needs to go to that player. It is acceptable if they pass it towards the mark as well, but in this instance it was well away, slowing down the game.
Taking that old play of throwing it over the sideline out.
Yeah, and what we want to do is encourage the ball and play as much as we can.
32 platform. Asking the question, was he onside? He pulled a penalty there, didn't get onside. Another great advantage played there by our referee.
Yeah, I can see that there's a few players with hands on knees at the moment, so I think that the fatigue is really starting to set in.
Certainly is. As we come on attack here to Awamutu. And bit of fatigue. Bit of fatigue starting to come into the game. Turning our backs. We've got to face this game. Got to drive in and dig in here. Second half, 13 minutes to go, 5-all. This is where ticker's going to show. We're going to have to grind this out. Great drives, ladies. Well done, Holly. Well done. Oh, great hands. Mark Hodson on the ball. Calling the touch. Refs call play on. And didn't get back onside, Harley.
Yeah, they gave the first advantage and nothing came from it. Tanisha's gone back for the penalty for offside.
Going to have a repeat set of 6 on the line. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt late in the second half of the game. Pete, you'll be looking for someone who's got any bandages, any ankles, any knees, anything that's taped. We'll hunt them, Pete.
Yes. Well, Mark Hodson seems to have it sorted. He's all arms and voice, telling his support players what to do.
He's excited, all right. Long ball left to right. Stepping inside. Where's our link? Did our link get across? Chanel thinks she's got it down. Yeah. She's heading back to halfway. And the ref agrees.
Great skill by the winger there.
That step back. Chanel Tarawhiti. One of Kafia's finest, Pete.
Nice.
She stepped back inside, Pete. We talked about that earlier today. As soon as that winger steps back inside, what are we hoping is coming from the other side?
Well, we're hoping that her link partners are coming across the shut.
Winger does a great job to force her back on the inside. Again, probably needing that V-line, Pete, back and up, not letting them near the line. Te Hautonga now lead, 6-5. If it stays this way, it'll be 1-1. Big set of D here for Te Hautonga. Oh, unfortunate, just behind the back slightly. You want that call coming round on that one, Pete?
Yeah, look, I see Te Awamutu, and I noticed that with the other pods, with players, a lot of them don't play with each other, there's a lot more error. And you get a familiar pod like the Nickel Brothers and Tama, and there's way less errors around school.
Getting the time together, getting those combinations, spending weeks and months on the field together. Going to a bit of a bow there, bit of a helmet. Jordan looking, holding. Holly hands the ball over. Te Awamutu will now look to bring it off their line. Long legs here needed to just drive it forward. Long legs, conserving energy. Great run by the ladies, driving these yards. This is when the ladies come into their own, Pete.
Yeah, look at those. Well done, those ladies. Hard grinding work. They're getting us down there.
And now fresh boys on board because the ladies have done all the hard work just like at home.
Call there from the referee that the play was onside. If you look closely, if we get a chance, you'll notice that the defender from Te Hautonga was actually deviating. Now, back in the day, that used to be a rule. You couldn't do that. These days, you are allowed to as long as you're retreating back towards the 7 metres.
And here come our ladies again, doing this hard work up the centre, driving it forward. Te Hautonga getting in good attacking position. Snaky runs by Mark Hodson, looking to manipulate a play. He's gone through again. He's looking for support. Out the back, who's there?
Looks like a foot went over the line there from Angus Fawkes. So unfortunately, didn't quite get the pass back into the field of play.
Tempo changing now as they look to just make no errors to Awamutu. They need to get down the other end and score if they want to take this series out and have a good restful night knowing they're 2-0 up. Te Hautonga don't want to let them do that.
Yeah, these girls at Te Awamutu, they drive the ball hard. They're real workhorses.
Great series. There's a little late there. Cuts back in. That's Ohia passing off again. Ohia on the scoop. Working with the footwork. Through he goes on the short side. Looking for support. What are we going to have here?
Looks like we're coming back for a penalty. I can see that the referee's got
All
their
eyes.
arm out. So won't be a try.
All eyes to Tanisha. Great comms. Communicating with the player. Great discipline by the player. No back chat, no argument, gets on her line.
They're just having a chat again there in the corner. At this level, those are the things that a player wants to improve on and the referee can provide as well.
So tough to get on your line in a 7 metre area, Pete.
Yes, it is, and it's hard to get back too from the 7 metre to the scoreline when you're defending and you're going backwards and they're going forwards.
Oh, good hands there. Out they come, out come Te Hautonga. They're running that mad dog. He'll want to make that touch.
Oh, yeah. I thought the penalty was going to come. So just prior to that last play, the ball, you could see that the Te Hautonga defence was a little bit standoffish, and that's what the penalties come back for because they weren't moving forward. So good advantage applied there by the referee, and another set. I think that's 2 penalties now on the line.
You want that touch to be made quite early and quick, Pete, so you don't get penalised.
Yes. Let's see what they come up with here.
Sweeper. Sweeper coming round. Steps back for Crush.
Yes.
Beats the girl to the save. And in goes number 11, Tawera Ohia.
Yeah, they ran a good set here. They ran a good set. They had some good options in this last set of 6.
Comes back down this 2-girl side, did they, Pete?
Here they go. Yeah. Another Crush play shown.
So important to get that V-line right. Get up off your line. Get prominent early.
This has been a great series. Look at that.
Oh, pass. Great skills. Going to step back. 4-3. Over the top. Touchdown! Right to left. Nice step back, creating a 4-3 on their left side. Pete throws right hand, left hand over the top. Nice cradle catch by our winger.
Great play.
The skill on this is ridiculous. To get that pass right to left, perfect position.
Look at that cradle catch by our winger, Pete. Takes no risks. Takes it straight into the body, straight down. No chance of error with skills like that. Okay, 7-6 Te Hau Tonga are up. 7 minutes to go. Oh, they held off. He's gone through. They held off. They're probably looking for a Dan and Lewis play. Tama saw the gap and he took it. Oh, he sees the gap. He's in there faster than a rat up a drain pipe.
I don't know if you got a ref's call or what happened to you, Shano.
I think they held off, Pete. He put a big smile on, looked at the ref, talked, everyone had a look. Whoa, well done, Tama. It takes us back to 7-all. Te Hau Tonga now bringing it down. Reminder, Te Hau Tonga need to win this to take it to an extra game. Jordan on the long ball, left to right over the top. What a ball! Great chase out by that winger, off the line high, got released early.
Yeah, Atawhai, the captain of the team.
Great
She's had a great
D.
series.
32 platform, looks long again. It's going to ask some more questions of Atawhai. Yeah, she's onto it. Great play. That's excellent wing play, Pete.
Yeah, it is. And the attackers had a guy coming around on the sweep too. There was an opportunity there.
Great yards here. This Fisher driving them forwards. The benefits are growing up in Aussie. They grind all day. She's going to pull a penalty.
Penalty there for a ruck infringement. The referee at first actually played advantage, but because the play broke down as the ball kind of kept rolling forward, he kind of had no option but to give the penalty. So Te Awamutu now in another opportunity to attack.
You'll know Tatiana's dad, the late Lawrence Fisher, played for Brothers in the day in Auckland, Pete.
Yeah, he's a top player. Him and his brother were both very good players, as was the mum.
Great play here. Oh, hard luck. Had them on the run. Te Hau Tonga now bringing it out. Going to have to drive forward now. Need some leadership here to get the ball forward. Girls working hard. Jordan driving off. Nice drive by Holly. Strong at the ruck. Going to want a good finish on this. This is this fifth one where we want a great finish. Great D. Great defence by Hanlon Johnson. He's got a ticker. He'll go all day. Oh, we want to stay. We'll have to start it again. Start those yards again.
Yeah, that's a better drive.
That's a drive. Here they come. Look at the driving. Snaky runs. Weaving this way and that way. What a run. Well done. Mia McCausland driving them down the field, setting them in good position. Oh, well done. All the work done by Mia pays off. Driving them forward, getting them good field position. Well done, Mia. And the boys profit from the ladies' work.
Yes, smart play here. Look at this finish. The quickie follow. Your link's too far away. Yeah. You must be connected in your channels pre-touch on that. They're too far away.
Hau Tonga done a lot of work on attack there, Pete. They ran out of ticker on D. Here they go again. No, fresh players on for Te Hau Tonga. Great effort. 3 minutes to go. Te Awamutu winning 8-7. Te Hau Tonga wanting to draw level. Can still get a series draw if they can get in here.
Yes,
is he through?
Well
is
done.
he through? Is he what?
Well done, George. I thought that was a
Whoa,
try.
whoa.
It was a try.
What are we doing here? He's chucked it back to halfway. They're all off for a drink. The referee's going back.
A little bit of confusion there. It looked like the referee was going with the touch, and then the honesty claim came out, and rightfully so, the try has been given to Te Hau Tonga.
8-all. Any one series to win, any one series to lose.
Yeah, you can see some daylight there. So great honesty there by the player. We've got an even game now, only a few minutes to go.
Still great weather here in Te Awamutu. Sun beaming down, sunscreens out. They're going to go mirror side here. Should be an easy mirror, and it is. Te Awamutu on attack. Scores tied, 8-all, 2 minutes to go. Te Tonga wanting to defend this. We're going long, and she's a Hail Mary.
Wow.
Mary, yeah, she's in.
Ata Whaihotan there, the captain, scores a crucial one with 2 minutes to go. Pretty impressive long ball here, lads.
Right to left, it's a big Hail Mary. She's gone 35 metres on the fly, maybe 36.
No, 30 to 31 metres.
Te Tonga on attack. We'll be looking for a rolling play. Oh, baby, it's all on.
I love the composure of these teams.
Fake the touch, stepped, Whack City, 2-1.
Oh, great
There
skill.
we go. Ooh, there it is.
Great composure from both teams.
We're 9-all, a minute to go. Te Awamutu on attack. If they can score here, they're going to take the series. Te Tonga on defence. 6 players stepping out to defend this. It's all on now. Here we go. Oh, we're in each other's face. I got it. There's nothing about friends out there. We're playing for positions to represent our country, and it's all on.
Yeah.
Te Awamutu. We picked it at the start. Dan and Lewis would be crucial to this team's success. Lewis comes in, steps back, so dynamic and powerful.
Yeah, he scored on his Pearl Jam teammate, George. No help coming from the open side.
Yeah, they'll be talking to each other. We got 10 seconds. We need the play. It's over the top. And there it is. What a game. Te Awamutu taking that game out in the last minute of play.
Yeah, you got to take your hat off to Te Tonga. I mean, you know, the Awamutu team had that pod that had played so much with each other, and they had a lot of guys who haven't played with each other, so they done really well. I was impressed with the girls from both teams, just their tenacity and their drive, their fitness at this stage of the season. It's really been impressive.
Both games have only been won by 1 touchdown, Pete. That's how tight this mixed competition is. They're going to go at it again tomorrow, and as we know, whoever wins the last games gets the bragging rights. You want to go home with a win. It'll be hard for Te Awamutu to come out knowing that they've already clinched the series, and Te Tonga will be wanting to take that last game and go home with the bragging rights.
Yes, look, I'm sure the coaches will be, quietly impressed with the talent on show today. A lot of young ones there. So well done.
Let's take a break, send you out to Harley and see if he can find anyone who can give him a few words. They've put everything out on the field. Over to you, Mr. Harley.
We're going up to see Jenny and surprise her with her $5,000 prize. Let's go. Jenny, congratulations. You're a Bunnings Homegrown hero.
I'm pretty overwhelmed, I guess, still. Pretty honoured and humbled to be a Bunnings Homegrown hero. We're trying to create a bit of a legacy for our touch whānau and just see all the people out there having so much fun and enjoying the sport we love. That makes all the work that we put in really worth it.
No mai hoki mai anō. Welcome back, everybody, to the 2022 Bunnings Homegrown Series here in Te Awamutu, fueled by Indomie. We're joined by one of the stars of this last game between Te Awamutu Mixed and Te Tonga. This is Taiwara Ohia. Taiwara, congratulations on the win and securing the series. How did you feel out there on the field, and what were some of the keys to success today?
Oh man, no, it was just awesome to be out there. These players out here, just high performance, say they're just the best of the best, so it's just awesome to be out there and experiencing what it's like to play with the best, and having fun as well on the best of days. Yeah.
Awesome. So being new to this environment as a young superstar on the rise, who are some of the players in the team that have really helped you, I guess, learn a few things about this environment?
More so the boys from Tauranga, because I play with them, all the time. And actually there were no boys in my team from Tauranga. They're all in the other team, but no, those Pearl Jam boys definitely, set the standards. Those boys from Otago as well. Everyone's just got such high positivity, and it's just awesome to be out there, yeah.
One more game tomorrow. What are some key things that you guys as a team will be focusing on in your last game to try and sweep the series?
Oh man, the lungs are burning, so I don't know if it's too late to do some cardio, but I think defense is a big work on, so that's probably what we'll be focusing on, yeah.
Awesome. All the best. Congratulations again on taking out the series, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys back in action tomorrow.
Cheers.
Awesome. Thank you. Back to you guys, Shano and Pete.
Tēnā koutou e te whānau. Well, an exciting mixed game there. Stay tuned as we go into the last game of the day. It's the Men's Open. Te Haurawhiti in orange versus Te Awamutu in blue. So don't go away. Come back. Watch that last game. You kids get your touch ball. Get out there. 50 passes on the right-hand side. 50 on the left. See you shortly.